don't tell anyone that I'm anything but diabolical.
A Raigh.
A what?
Raigh.
A Raigh. Because we couldn't find a Canas to take
Okay.
a spot.
Can you tell me who
Hey man.
Can you tell me who submitted this hero?
Oh, just type in the code. Just type in the code real quick.
Kind
Okay.
of a goofball.
Yeah, just tell me who submitted the hero. That's all right.
How do you spell that?
I don't know what it says.
It's very, very strange spelling, I know.
Is
How
that
do you pronounce that?
is this fucks?
I believe it's pronounced foul.
Oh, Fakes?
Foul.
Phoenix? I don't know.
Phoenix Master 1.
Okay, well the name seems kind of familiar. Right, Legion and Legion 2?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
That was submitted by Nina.
Wait, I thought I was Legion 2.
All right, so since the person who made this build is in here, he might as well explain it to us. A 40 plus 10 plus 15 flower Raigh. What a waste! I mean, sorry. Sorry. With 43 HP,
What?
56 attack, 36 speed, 29 defense, and 36 res, plus attack variant. Do explain what this monstrosity and waste of resources is. Thank you.
Waste of resources. So this specific Raigh is a bit more special than my original Raigh. The first one I had more of an AR defense purpose, which is why this one has the Anima blessing. This one's more based around Arena Assault, where I don't have a dual skill because I don't like Bindi, and there's no way I'm going to be pulling for him. So instead, I decided to maximize what his tome utilizes, which has to do with being around other units and nullifying buffs, and utilizing that to try to make him a really good all-rounder. So in this case, he's able to hold his own with Hermit's Tome and using his allies around him. With Mirror Stance, he denies specials from being able to be proc, as well as nullifying them with his own weapon. The QR gives him effectively fast QR, so that under the event that he's fighting someone who's faster than him, which is pretty likely, he's still going to be able to hit back twice and deny buff. And deny doubles as well as being ridiculously tanky. And even if someone happens to be just faster than him, it doesn't matter because he can just hit back with a 25 damage blue flame.
Okay, but why?
Okay, this character's amazing. I really like this character in Binding Blade. I like the twins, and I like Nino too.
Okay, but lose the cooler one.
Ew, you played Binding Blade?
It's the best Fire Emblem game, yeah.
Okay, the other thing is
Anyway.
like, what are the stat totals I can reach? Because you're really talking him up here. I still just see like this ugly green thing that came out of Nino.
With
Sorry, go ahead.
Hermit's Tome, with Hermit's Tome, he's able to get +6 to all of his stats. So minus HP, so increase +6 to all of those. Then Mirror Stance increases his attack and res by an additional 6, and Speed Defense Oath will give him speed and defense buffs, as well as having Speed Defense Bond, which increases his speed and defense by an additional 5 on each one. So his stat totals end up being higher. I don't have the unit pulled up right now.
What? How do you not know the
high.
capabilities of your own hero, Mr. Fox?
Okay, because I shoved him in an arena defense team or anima defense, and in anima defense he has the attack resbond 4, which is...
Wait, this isn't even your real build then.
This is one of the real builds. I use this for general purpose everywhere else.
It's so general purpose that you don't know what it actually comes out to, okay?
Yes, it's high.
Okay, since he's too lazy to figure out the math, I'll do it for you guys, chat. That's 62 attack to 68, and the speed is 5, 5, and 6, so that is 16. So that gets you up to 52. Your defense is 39, 44, 45 up to, and res is 42 up to 48. Yeah, I would just not build Raigh, but congratulations, this is easily the best Raigh I've ever seen. You've beaten the other 2 Raighs I've seen, so
There were more?
good job, Mr. Fox.
I would continue fighting for you. Please, let me be of aid.
Alright, my dude, all-around gamer, shortened to all-around G. By the way, if you say you're a G, I would never think that means gamer. Okay, but alright. Oh, this is really good. 40 plus 1 plus 6. Oh, wow, there's no merges here, but that's fine. 46 HP, 47 attack, 43 speed, 22 defense, 42 res, sling lance plus, drawback, iceberg, steady posture 3, pegasus flight, threat attack res, and close defense 3. The heart of the build is the Pegasus flight. So your opponent can outspeed you by up to 7, and this will still trigger. And when it does trigger, it creates a difference between your res and their defense. No, it's your res and their res. My bad. So if you beat them, your res is out resing them by up to 14. You could drop their attack and defense by 7, which is nice. And the entire idea is to like take minimum damage. So you add 6 defense here, and hopefully you get all 7, and hopefully you get the 6 as well. So it is 6 plus 6, 12. You get to 34, and if everything goes right, right, you get to 39. It's not bad. It's ideally you get more flowers, get more merges, and this build starts to really to shine. Yeah, it's a Pegasus flight build. You don't see this very often anymore, but it is meant for heroes like Fiora who have a lot of res, who are decently quick, and her attack and defense are pretty lame, but put it all together with Pegasus flight, it becomes something. If everything's fully triggered, she has 54 attack, and her defense goes up to 39, in which case she's a pretty solid hero. Her res, of course, goes all the way up to 48, and ideally you get the threat attack res to work to guarantee the Pegasus flight triggers fully, and to stretch out your defense even more. And with Iceberg at just 2 cooldown, they attack, and then you Iceberg, and you get the kill. That's pretty nice. Really simple. Yeah, this is the perfect hero. The other hero I would say is really good for Pegasus flight is, what's her? She's from Radiant Dawn, one of Sonicy's bodyguards. More motherly one.
Sigrun.
I keep forgetting her name. That's another good one, but yeah, this is a Pegasus flight build. Not bad. Iceberg as the main clincher for the kills.
Yep. So the rationale we had going in for this specific build was the fact that she's able to handle one-on-ones with units that are engaging on her that are melee. So she becomes a really effective melee counter. Being a blue unit, there's not very many green offensive units in the game, or fast ones anyway. There's a few, like there's dual alm, but there's not that many. So she really shines against those units specifically, being able to outspeed almost all of them, as well as being able to take less damage. And then with the Iceberg as well, she's able to hit back with a really strong special if they manage to survive, or rather when they survive. But she's not gonna die easily anyway.
Yeah, that's really complete. That's how I like to see this build actually. Pegasus flight doesn't really work really well on most characters, but this is one of the ideal ones.
We pledge self to you for life. Is least we can do.
His name's Hey Arthur. 40 + 7 +7. Hey, you're 8 flowers off, buddy. Oh, this is really good though. At 40 + 7 flowers, 45 HP, 56 attack, 51 speed, 36 defense, 33 res. Man, so solid at +10. Conceal Blade, Harsh Command plus Luna, Fury 4, Novel Up, Joint Hunt Speed, and Brazen Attack Speed. Conceal Blade, if you guys forgot, is Desperation and Sword, and also the Wu Dao effect, so she wants to trigger out specials as quickly as she can. Luna's a good one, Moonbow's a good one, Rough Disguise is especially a good one because her attack is not too high. But yeah, Luna's fine. Fury 4 will get you chipped into Conceal Blade really easily, so one combat should put you in there as long as you took some damage. And once you're there, you also have Novel Up and Desperation, nice. Joint Hunt Speed for more speed, 56 speed. Helps you a lot against other fast heroes, especially if they have things like Close Call or Repel, and then Brazen Attack Speed just for as much attack and speed as possible to help you up there. Because if you chip yourself into Concealed Blade, Brazen Attack Speed is ready. And also, this is one of the dumbest sounding weapon refines in the game. Concealed Blade, like that could mean anything. You could put a pocket knife in your pocket and it just be called a Concealed Blade. Either way, this is a really complete build. I like it. Good balance of attack, and having null follow up is always good. I don't know. I don't have much to say about this character. He really likes his Soleil and his Athena. This is really just how you build Athena to use her to her max. Other really good B skills for her would be, of course, Spur and Close Call themselves, because she's a really freakishly fast hero. But yeah, with 8 more flowers, and hopefully one day a Resplendent version, this is a hero that has a lot of potential just locked down right now.
Yeah, when discussing this build, pretty much everything that you said was exactly what we thought of. It was just a really complete Athena build that meshed really well with the sole exception of her special. Well, not her special, her seal. Her seal is Brazen Attack Speed, if I remember correctly. And it creates one problem that we had, which was that her special doesn't proc often enough compared to the other two. Well, not compared to the other two, but it was one of the biggest problems that we had. She couldn't proc specials constantly.
Yeah.
Which, with her low attack, it makes it kind of necessary. Yeah. With that said, everything does end up synergizing everything else. Even with Brazen Attack Speed, it ends up being really, really useful regardless. And it was still a really solid build that we wanted to highlight. That we liked.
I mean, I agree with that. Technically, Flashing Blade's a really good one here, because with Joint Hone Speed, she's already at 56 speed. So you had Flashing Blade, you would just attack and then just nuke. But yeah, I see it. Either way.
Even Moonbow maybe too. That could also solve the problem.
Yes, Moonbow could too. Yeah,
it's still really good though.
Right.
It's really good.
She's a solid hero. Underrated. Not enough people use Athena. Though looking back now, this feels really simple because it's just Desperation. But Wu Da and Desperation together is a solid combination.
No follow-up, so with the really unit.
Leave the fighting to me. I'll dash out in front and protect you. I'll look so cool.
Hey Rico. Yeah, I've seen this before. This is really cool. 40 plus 10, 15 flowers, 49 HP, 59 attack, 45 speed, 35 defense, 35 res. Soleil is so solid, 15 flowers, and once she becomes a resplendent, she's gonna be a monster. It's one of the characters that has a really good IV spread in my, stat spread in my opinion. I like Soleil a lot. I was also considering making plus 10 Soleil when she first launched and got demoted. I just could not pull 10 copies of her in time. And of course, nowadays with characters like Young Marth, Astrum, and Itsuki, for example, like there's no point, but still, she's really respectable. And if she ever gets a refine, it would be a 5-sweep weapon for that matter. Yeah, Kirikajo, reposition, noontime, distant counter, spurn 3, pulse smoke 3, and speed res solo. Yeah, DC speed res solo is so good. It's not like her res was lagging behind. With the res refine anyways, it's not lagging behind. But this gets it even higher. 41 res, 51 speed. Spurn, noontime with Carrot Cudgel. That increases your defense as well. If unites within 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack defense plus 5 to unit, and neutralize units penalties to attack defense during combat. So you can't debuff her. Attack defense plus 5 takes her to 40 defense, 41 res with spurn. So even if you manage to do like 20 damage, she'd be taking off like 8. I think 8. She'd be taking off 8 damage. Yeah, it really extends her defense and res out by a lot, and her HP is not bad at all. So with noontime, you hit her, she attacked, then she healed. And with spurn giving her an extra 5 damage, her damage output is nothing to sneeze at, especially because Kirikojo adds 5, so it's 64 attack, 40 defense, 41 res, and 51 speed. This is just entirely a very solid hero, and I can see this in a light season team with Peony especially, completely crippling and destroying teams in Ether raids.
One of the other things I want to highlight is the fact that she has smoke, and a lot of Ether raids teams in more recent times have been running stuff like Lunge Gale Force, and Ghost Smoke just instantly shuts that down. You can't just lunge into the backline and just shut down whatever support units other people have. So she ends up kind of doing everything without needing to sacrifice too much. She's able to heal through just about everything. She deals a lot of damage, has reduction from spurn, deals a flat 5 damage as well, so she gets that, and she can even nullify any debuffs to her attack and defense.
Yep.
So she just really ends up being a really strong tank in Aether raids.
Yeah.
And even if her res is slightly a problem, there's still air. You still have Peony for more speed for spurn reduction, and both of those are free.
Right.
So she really ends up being solid. Probably one of the better light season tanks.
Yeah, this is actually the best Soleil I've seen, like the most complete Soleil I've seen. Prison Mike, best Soleil. This is the best Soleil I've ever seen. Prison Mike, right? You hear me, Prison Mike. But yeah, Rico, good job. I have nothing to add to this. This is just perfect for Ether raids and better than Prison Mike Soleil. Good job. All right, who's number 1?
Wonder what Crom will have to say about this getup. He'll probably tell me to go change.
All right. Raz's Robin is not using his tome. He's drinking. I understand. It's a stressful job being a evil mastermind. Look at how he's dressed.
Being an undead tactician.
Undead tactician. Closer to Grima than he ever was. He has to take some drinks, some swigs of the alcohol. 40 plus 10 plus 14, 51 HP, 50 attack, 43 speed. By the way, drinking's bad. Don't do it. 38 defense, 30 res. It's not worth it. Don't do it. Juicy Wave, reposition Rupert Sky. I'm serious. It's waste of money. Swiss Barrel 3, Lol Speed, Res 3, Joint Hone Speed, and Swiss Barrel 2. Well, that said, though, apparently if you drink, it gives you desperation. That's actually true.
Theme for this top 10.
You know,
Raigh,
there's
Bae.
a metaphor in there somewhere.
It is. Raigh is not Bae. I don't even know why Mr. Fucks did that. But with Juicy Wave and Lol Speed Res, I've always said this. Juicy Wave, Lol Speed Res, you always want to run, like, having Lols are nice, but it's so hard to pull off a Lol without desperation. But when you can put it both together, that's the best way to do it. So with Juicy Wave, Lol Speed Res, you get the ability to reduce their speed by 3, res by 3, and they take away their buffs to speed and res. Awesome ability. The ability to double is legit now because you've done double Swiss Barrel. Swiss Barrel 3, Swiss Barrel 2, that's a total of 10 attack, so you now hit 60 attack, 63 with the Lol Speed Res. You add 11 speed, what the heck? 14 speed, and then buffing of 5, so 57, 62 potential. Your defense and res, it's a bit lacking, but you don't really care because you have desperation at 38 and 30. That's stupid. You essentially turn like Robin. I mean, once you make a hero resplendent, they have all the stats in the world essentially. But you made Robin of all characters into an offensive blue mage. That's crazy. However, he's 1 flower off. Come on. All right, I get it. The last flower is really expensive, but this is really cool. I like it. This is the point of Resplendence, I would say, to take a hero that was not meant for something and make them do something entirely different. And this is a really committed to Robin, for that matter. I think because this is like a subversion of expectations. I never expected what the fuck? He even has attack speed push 4. This might actually be better because it sets him up into desperation. Wow, this is a true Robin fanboy. I bet this person also uses Robin Smash, but that's depressing because Robin Smash is bad. But yeah.
That's true.
Anyways, great job. Love to see committed heroes. This is a way to use Robin that I haven't seen before. I've seen people try it, but not to this degree. And yeah, people usually shoehorn him into Tactician role, buffing the team, but he's capable of far more. And I guess killing archers and stuff. But yeah, he's capable of doing far more because he's a resplendent hero. Anyways, good job. You guys got anything to add? He even has Ruptured Sky. I forgot to mention that. That's dumb.
You hit just about everything. I didn't even know he had a Ruptured Sky and attack speed push 4.
Wow.
Honestly, that might even be better.
Think
Like
so
the
too,
argument we were pulling was that because of the low attack, because of
Low speed res.
because of that, he's able to pretty much duel just about anything. Has ridiculous stats because of the double Swift Sparrows, and then he has a ridiculous 50 HP pool and is just able to. He's probably going to tank whatever he's attacking, even if he doesn't one-shot it. So he's able to safely get into desperation range anyway. So he doesn't need attack speed push 4. But now that I know that he has it, giving attack speed push 4 just guarantees you can get into desperation range anyway. So it's really solid.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yo, this is an incredibly incredible Robin. I've never even thought about using Robin like, but yeah, that's real.
Nobody has. Well, some people probably have, but they probably never got this much success out of it.
Yeah,
I
I've seen
thought it
people
had to
try.
wait like.
Alright, but if you're willing to go far enough, you can make anything happen in this game. Anything is possible. Well, with that,
Even Raigh.
except for Raigh. With that was our
Yeah,
Nimdom top 10 for the week, for these 2 weeks. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, follow. Let me know what your top 3 was for this week. For me personally, I really like the Soleil and the Itsuki
Yeah.
and the Bridal Tharja. But the worst one was Raigh. That's for sure. But that's my opinion. What's yours?
I like the gangrel.
Okay.
Healer Master 213
It's
looking
kind
out
of
for
it.